What's up, everybody? We are just constantly slagging and trying to make things happen. I just realized that I am entering episode 19 of what I promised was going to be 52 episodes in the year 2024 with my brother and my co-host with the most. His name is
Tico from the Tico Fantasy Show. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen?
Now, hold on a second. Am I lagging? Because I feel like there was you took like a dramatic pause in between what I just
Did
said.
I take? I must. Okay, maybe we're lagging then.
No, I think you're milking it. I think you're milking it. You were going to leave me hanging. You were going to be like, oh, here's my brother with the intro again. What happens if I just don't say anything this time? When he's like, oh, here's my co-host. And then it's like crickets.
No, I'm pretty sure we had some laggage.
Okay, so episode 19 of the Cobros podcast. And I want to start by talking about how angry Eminem is and how hard he tried to get canceled with his most recent album.
I didn't listen to it.
That's because you're a gen whateverer and you guys are confused at what good hip hop is. It's not my fault you didn't listen to it. You need to go back. You need to listen to Houdini and Toby and all these songs. Evil, Lucifer. You need to hear these songs. This man is going hard and he's going after everybody.
You're just talking about you're talking about Lucifer the devil. You're talking about Houdini the magician. I got no idea who you're talking about, man.
That's exactly my point, and that's why you need Eminem in your life because you don't know what you're missing out on.
I love me some Eminem. I didn't even know he dropped a new album. I had no idea. Nobody told me this. I wasn't informed of this information.
Let the 42-year-old angry married white father sitting across from you tell you you need some angry Eminem in your life because he is okay. So number one hip hop selling artist all time, all history.
One of the greatest rappers of all time as well.
Not only by your judgment, but by the greatest rapper's judgment in the industry.
Yeah.
Top to bottom, Eminem is a lyrical, poetic genius. Everybody knows this. So my point is, you need to tell the young people, the kids that are your age, the guys that are angry like me, we already know about Eminem. We get mad. It's like, for me, I wake up in the morning and my brain goes two directions. It either goes Eminem or Bill Burr. Either way, I'm fucking yelling all morning long. Like, that's how I wake up and I'm like, guess who's back? Nah, it's an angry. I don't know which anger I want to be, but I think that his new album is an amazing piece of art. This dude's rhyming stuff that I can't even say it in a sentence. Like it is unbelievable.
I can't believe I didn't know this. Can't believe I didn't know he dropped an album. That's like wild. There's so much stuff happening in Florida with all these hurricanes and stuff. That's all I'm seeing on my TikTok and Instagram. That's it. Just
not
hurricane this, hurricane
listen,
that.
Magnificent natural disasters and human life is not what we're talking about saving right now. We're talking about saving angry old white men from themselves. They need some Eminem, okay?
Yes.
That's what we're talking about. We'll move on to the hurricane when we get to the more serious part of the segment. Eminem rhymes in one of these songs. He rhymes like cardiac arrest with like 15 different lines, and you're like, wait, what? He rhymes cardiac arrest with Cardi B acts with like 5 other things, and you're like, oh my god, where is this guy coming up with this shit? It's wild. Anyways, listen to it, you'll love it.
Do you want a quick segue real quick?
Yeah.
So you just mentioned Cardi B.
Yes.
Did you hear what happened with Cardi B?
I don't know. You're not supposed to ask me. Just go into it. It's a segue.
So there's a rumor going around between that Cardi B had an affair while she was pregnant with the star wide receiver for the Texans, Stephon Diggs, while she was 8 months pregnant.
Jesus, I don't know how to react to that. How am I supposed to feel?
And the story is that her baby daddy, Offset, was scrolling through her phone one day and saw, she's texting Stephon Diggs, this wide receiver for the Texans. What the hell is going on here? And he's looking through the text and he's seeing some wild stuff, apparently.
Imagine you're wildly famous and talented. You're handsome.
I don't have to imagine.
Like you're Offset. Like, now I'm not talking Tico. I'm talking Offset. Just a barely incrementally more famous than Tico. But imagine, right? And you're offset. You got it going on. Everything is going on, and then you go through your phone, and then an NFL receiver, like those are your threats, right? Like, because in
Yeah.
high school for me, it was like, oh, I hope Tommy and John aren't texting my girl. It's
Yeah.
not like multi-million-dollar
No.
NFL contract superstar. Like,
Yeah.
what's your thought process when you go, man, I love my girl. I make this great music. I got all these things. What the fuck? Like, what do you even do? What do you even do?
You do
You at
exactly
that
what you
point,
just you go, what the fuck? That's it. That's all. That's exactly what you do.
you have to just be sacrificial at that point. You got to go, listen, man, he's a different race of human being than me. That man will eat me in a sub roll like I'm a hoagie. Uh, I guess I got to let it be. Maybe Cardi B thought, okay, this is a hot ass take, bro. Maybe she was sleeping around, and I don't even like to get involved in these type of conversations because I feel
It's a
wrong talking.
rumor. It's a rumor. This is
It's
all
a rumor.
hypothetical.
So, in true Matt Cohen fashion, let's go full blown conspiracy here. Let's go. Let's say Cardi B's living her life. She's getting bored at some point in her current relationship, so she reaches out to some of the other superstar level people in her life. Happens to be this NFL guy, and then she meets with him. And
Yeah.
maybe they get together. Maybe it's all a conspiracy. This is not truth. But maybe that's what happens. They get together. They have some time. They spend a night having some fun. They get an Airbnb somewhere or a VRBO, whatever it is you're into, and they
Burbo.
go. They spend a night together. And now, flash forward 6 months later, and she's pregnant.
Well, you see, that's the crazy part. Is that it's not that. That's not what it is. The
How
crazy
do
part.
you know? It's an
No,
opinion. It's
because the rumor is that she was already 8 months pregnant.
But how do you know that 8 months ago, or 8.5 or 9 months ago, she didn't meet up
Wasn't already doing it.
with so-called NFL player and she just got exposed now? Blood
You are
test.
not the father.
I'm calling Jerry Springer right now. We need a blood test. We need to duke this out on daytime television is what needs to happen. We need Cardi to open up with a set and then come on and then let it
Offset
all
comes out.
let it just all unfold. Let's be kind. Let's have grown-up conversations. And if it ends in some sort of confrontational argument, it's great television.
It really is. It'd make a good show. I'd
That's
watch
all,
it.
that's all I'm saying. Now let's get back to the part of the conversation where I was speaking about being wildly famous and attractive and successful. And you said, you know exactly what that feels like and what that means. Let's talk about Tico Fantasy Show because I know you're doing so many different things and you're all over the place. And every time I go on a social media, I seem to see your face. You have taken over my algorithm, which excites me and irritates me at the same time because I'm like, am I in everybody's algorithm or is young bro coming in here just to like push me right out of the scene? And I'm fine with it. But what is it like? How's this bit of success? I know you work hard. Obviously, we know this because I can never get a fucking return phone call from you. Um,
Sorry.
but what is it? Are you enjoying it or is it just work, all this stuff that you do? I know
No.
you love sports, man. I know you're great
Yeah.
at it. I know you love them. And I think you have a unique perspective to offer other people. So I like to hear you listen, considering I don't watch every game. I really feel like I'm in the know when I see a Tico, breakdown of whatever it is. But for you, what's it like? Are you enjoying it or is it a pain in your ass yet?
No, I love it. There's nothing I love more. I'm the luckiest man in the world that I get to do what I do every day. I get to wake up and make freaking 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 videos in a day. I love making content. There's nothing I love more.
How many sets do you have in the house now? Because this is a set I haven't seen. Well, hold on. Let's give the set the proper introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 19 of the Co-Bros, where I sit in my same stale office environment, and across from me, my brother, the Tico Fantasy Show, is sitting at this beautiful cityscape, well lit. What city are we looking at? What is this?
Um, a city. Yes, it is New York. I got the Empire State Building right behind me. Right here is the Empire State
Is it
Building.
Empire? Yeah, that is.
I know you just saw that bird fly by.
It did. Listen, you got to
Yeah.
get some fiber optic cables so you get a shooting star every now and again.
Um, I have a lot of sets. I have, oh man, I have one. I'm trying to build a new set where we did this show in the very beginning where I used to be in the corner of my room. So I'm changing that up. That's a set. This is our daily news set. This is where we do the NFL daily news update every single day.
Awesome.
I got the green screen set up. I got the garage where I got another set, and then I got 5 different sets.
You need an outdoor set like in front of like Sawgrass Mills Mall.
I was thinking, so I'm trying to
Like where
get
there's people, you know, where there's
yeah,
people like going by that are like, what is he doing? And
we're
like when I
trying
worked
to
at Extra, they would set up Extra like Mario Lopez's show outside of the gates of like
yeah,
Universal Studios, and they just rope it off and they just talk, but people are yelling and crazy, but it brings a fun energy.
yeah, we're trying to get Tico's tailgate.
Oh man, I am there.
Trying to
First
get
episode, I
yeah.
am there, and whatever team you're rooting for, I'm in a speedo of the other team in full body paint like this, but with big foam fingers.
Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to put together they do this college game day. Pat McAfee does college game day every single Saturday morning, and it's just a great production. You need a lot of people to obviously put together a production of that caliber, but we're trying to put together like a little version of that with some sponsors and some stuff, and hopefully something coming in the future.
Well, listen, if you need a 6-time daytime Emmy award-winning guest host to come on and intro Tico's tailgate party, I know just the effing guy that will show up for you. So let me
That's
know about
good.
that. And if we need crew, you know, I've worked with some of the best crew members in Hollywood from coast to coast, and they're all spread out all over the place right now because the studio system's kind of elaborating
Yeah,
itself into every other state at this point. But I think Pat McAfee, what he does is awesome. I love it. Find it like really educational. I think you're a completely different version, one step more educational and one step more digestible for younger generation and the older generation. Because I get what you're saying, and I know you talk to the young folks. So we should put that into production, man. People need this
yeah.
stuff.
Big things coming in the future. We're just moving day by day. It's a process.
Do you have a game in mind where you would want to start this off? Do you have a date? Have you locked in a date? Because in
No.
my experience with all projects in life, whether it's you setting up your marriage or you trying to get a movie or a startup off the ground, you have to set a date. And once you commit to that date, you go, shit, now it's a countdown. Whether it's 2 weeks, 2 months, 2 years, you're going,
Yeah.
oh, I got to work towards that. So pick a game, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, I've been trying to pick a game, but then there's so many different things. Like this weekend I'm supposed to go to Tallahassee.
Oh, what game is it? Oh, you can't because the
No,
storm.
I'm going just to go. Just to so my friend's 21st birthday is
Wait
to
a minute. Okay, so 400 miles away is what is considered a Cat 5 hurricane, one that we haven't seen this size in
yeah.
many, many years. I was there during Hurricane Andrew. And now you're down in the Miami, you're kind of in Miami, so South Florida, and then you're going to go drive through the storm to Tallahassee for no reason where the rest of the state is literally evacuating north. It's going to take you 19 hours to get to Tallahassee.
Yeah, tell me about it. I know it's not my idea, but it's my friend's 21st birthday. And for some reason, we can't find a better weekend to go up to Tallahassee than the weekend where a hurricane just hit past week. And now there's another hurricane hitting this week.
You
Just
should
a,
tell
it's
your
very
friends
educated.
to come south because the hurricane is going to miss Key West.
Oh,
You need to go to Key West, baby, ride some waves, catch some fish, and celebrate in South Florida instead of the North Florida panhandle that's also South Georgia.
I wish. I wish. I wish. But no, instead, well, actually, no, we're supposed to drive up to Gainesville, stay in Gainesville for the night, and then go up to Tallahassee the next day.
Can I just say one thing about Gainesville while we have this moment? It's important that we take this message, and everybody should know this. When it comes to the University of Florida, boo! Seminoles, baby.
We ain't messing with the swamp.
Even though I was academically expelled from FSU, I'm still a Seminole. We're still believing in those people. I went to that stadium. I had some good times. Maybe I didn't go to class enough and I was having too many good times, but
Hey,
that's another conversation.
Doak Campbell's an awesome stadium. Cool, great
Doak
place.
Campbell, yeah. And some fun people came out of Florida State. There's some actors and
Still got
comedians.
fun people coming out of Florida State. You got
That's
Florida
right.
State's breeding ground.
Yeah, it is. It's a wild place where you could have a lot of fun and make a lot of memories. And I'm sure you have a pocket full of memories that we'll discuss on the NC-17 R-rated podcast for adults only.
Yeah, that one.
So, all right, lots going on. The Tico, what do you have a name for that show? That is it definitely the Tico Tailgate Show?
Oh yeah, I got a flag.
Oh my God. You better send me a flag. I need a Tico Tailgate
I bought a
flag.
flag. It's pretty sick. It has like it's really cool.
If it doesn't have an American Eagle on it, spitting fire, I'm mad at you.
It has like the old like Joe Robbie Stadium on it.
Oh, cool. Joe Robbie. Those of you who don't know, Joe Robbie Stadium is the former name of what is now called.
It's Hard Rock. So it's been a couple. So now it's Hard Rock. Before that, it was Sun Life, and I believe before that it was Joe Robbie.
Wasn't it like J-Lo Stadium at some point?
She bought into it, her and Mark Anthony, but I don't think they ever named it after them. I think they own the Hard Rock though now, the Hard Rock Stadium.
Bro, what's DJ Khaled doing these days? I expected to see him owning the stadium and on the 2024
What did I
election
just see
ballot.
DJ Khaled? I just saw DJ Khaled crowd surfing. Oh my God, he was at College Game Day. He was at College Game Day, and they threw him into the crowd, and he was crowd surfing.
Bro, do you love any other human more than we love DJ Khaled?
DJ Khaled, man, DJ Khaled. God
When
bless the people who were crowd surfing him.
when people say to me, "Don't let your environment affect you, just enjoy life," I think of DJ Khaled. Like he is a guy who, no matter what hustle or if he's up or down, he just seems like he's always enjoying life, loving his kids, his wife, and food. I've never seen a man eat lunch that made me want to love food more than DJ Khaled.
Have you seen his ice cream fridge?
Yes, man. I got
Dude,
diabetes looking at it.
his ice cream fridge is insane. He's got like stuff in there that you can't even find anymore. It's like a collector's freaking fridge.
DJ Khaled, holler at your boy. This is not the first time. It's not the last time. This is nowhere. We're never done leaving you alone. I want to come to you. I want to do a boxing workout and then eat some shrimp cocktail at your beach house. I want to come. I want to come hang with you for a day. Me and young Tico, the fantasy show. He's got to drop some knowledge, wisdom bombs on you about the NFL, things that could be making you money, Khaled. You could be making money.
Team. We'll
That's
help your
right.
fantasy team. We got all the news.
DJ. Go DJ Khaled. Holler at us on the Cobros podcast. We are constant supporters of you, and as well as DJ Khaled, we're also constant supporters of Reese's and the Reese's Company. We're a big fan of chocolate peanut butter Reese's
Organic
cups.
Reese's cup, please.
We're a big fan of Reese's cups. We've been shouting you out all year for free. We haven't seen a single sponsored Reese's cup, but that ain't gonna stop us. That's not gonna stop us.
Just one.
2 questions, and then we're going to let the people get out of here. The first question is, how do you eat your Reese's?
Are you asking me?
I'm asking everybody at home. There used to be a campaign of how do you eat your Reese's, and that was the commercial. Like they show a full Reese's cup, and then a vampire bites it, and then they show the Reese's cup. It's got 2 fangs in it. Or if Matt eats it, there's no Reese's cup left. How do you eat your Reese's cup? And the second question, which is not so much of a question, more of a shout out to the man that we love so much, the future president of the great United States. God did, DJ Khaled.
I was like, where's he going with that? What's he gonna say?
DJ Khaled is my president, baby.
Oh boy.
We are not sure if we're entertaining for you folks watching, but also we don't fully care because we're having a great time chopping it up. If you're interested in watching us, hanging out with us, I'll be in North Carolina this coming weekend. My man Tico is in South Florida holding it down. If you're going to be at a game this weekend or in Tallahassee around there, holding down, bunkering down in the storm, share a can of your refried baked beans and a bottle of water with my brother because he is up a creek without a paddle. Actually, he has a paddle and an engine, but he's taking it in fucking reverse in the wrong way of the creek. I don't know what his problem is. That's all I have to say for today. My caffeine is slowly diminishing and I'm fading fast. So I'm going to get the hell out of here. My name is MC on the mic. This is my co-host with the most, the future of all things sports, football, fantasy, entertainment, and pop culture. His name is
Tico from the Tico Fantasy Show.
With absolutely no delay, we are not buffering. We love you folks. Have a happy, healthy weekend. Come back and see us for Cobros episode 20, where we talk more shit that you may or may not want to hear. We'll see you soon. Bye.
Peace.
It is worth noting that this is episode 20, Cobros episode 20, not episode 19. So sorry.